a bit of a delayed peak. Dennis will find the shot on Kenny. Speedy and Chris hitting shots all of a sudden, and things are starting to fall apart here for Envy.
Oh, Happy walking in behind. He does miss a lot of shots then, and even takes a jump. That's dangerous. Devil is up here, and Happy gets a kill on Speedy. Now all on Dennis in a 1-on-2. He's inside the smoke, defusing with the kid. They're running up on him. Dennis, he's gonna get the round. Oh my God, Envy.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, and he gets the kill as well. How on earth did the ladder? Chris now holding out in the yard, and he's a little bit alone because the other two members are in main. A Molotov to force them out a little bit, and Chris turning around. Quick shot, drops the bomb on Apex, and now the full rotation is going to happen. They already know. Great shot from Chris, turning around. That's the triple kill, and that's going to be Happy alone, 1 versus 3. And Chris J just shutting Envy out of the round. That's the quad right then and there. What a round from Chris. Seemed like he was just the only one defending that yard for a long time. He's up at 9 now in total.
That's where the star posed on point, decides to end the suffering, end the pain, and simplify matters. Now it's up to Kenny to just clutch it here, 1v3.
Yeah, and now the question is it worth it for him to try and go for it? They actually have almost no money on Envy side, so saving the AWP, considering how good he's been at sort of opening these rounds, it might be really valuable, but he's making a lot of noise, and Speedy hiding in the corner. Oh my God, Kenny, what are you doing? Gonna be picking up that kill, runs into the bomb site. He's still in a 1-on-2. He could have had the shot then, 15 seconds left. He's almost out of time right now, so may have to just run away eventually.
Some sick on-the-fly play coming in here from Mousesports. Happy. There really isn't a whole lot that he can hope to do. He drops Next down to 2 HP, but that was through the smoke. He has no idea that Next was low, so he won't be able to stick it, and Speedy will find the kill on Happy in the end. So Mousesports survive a key round, 10-12. This is MBK. Oh, it was the wallbang shot on Nico at the beginning. That is infuriating.
You know what? I think we could probably find a couple of 100 GIFs that would explain exactly what Nico felt like right there. You know,
on SK, they are going in pretty much dry and just shimmying through towards. What? What? Soko, that's just a double drive-by. That's ridiculous. Rain and AZ. Oh, not like this. This is absolutely obscene play from SK. This is the round you do not win, and this is the round that they're going to. Fur destroys Fox and Keo. Walk away in shame, because that is not a round you want to remember.
Jacob completely messing up the spray there when they pushed themselves out of the platform, and it was looking so promising, and this was such a pitiful buy from SK. Keep in mind, they threw away their opportunity to go for a third round full buy by forcing up Fnatic there, but the good news is that the initial play from Olofmeister bought the time that was needed for the rest of the team to push to the B site. They're still going to win this round regardless, and basically it's just a bit of a standoff now between Smiths and Flusha, still sitting further back on the site. They'll try to evacuate now. Smiths is going to find a surprise in front of him. He does actually get the no-scope, but the drop-by nade from Flusha is going to end up finishing him off. That's a style kill if I've ever seen one. Fnatic picks up that round. It'll be 3-0 as we get into the first gun round.
Fnatic, however, not able to get away unscathed throughout that. They have lost a couple of members. Enough money's come in towards JW and Olaf posturing towards that A hit. And then you've got Crims, Dennis, and Flusha down by the, just above Pop, so they can easily make those quick, fast hits. But Scream getting curious here could be a real problem. If he pushes up and isolates one of the two approaches Fnatic are going for, that is a huge loss to be operating with.
Good initial smoke, too, is going to push Smiths over here towards Heaven, and he misses his first stop shot. Scream, though, shutting down both Crims, Olofmeister, and even a third on the Flusha. There's those headshots that he's talking about, but Dennis as well has some power to himself. Moving in, finds RPK and Scream, but just JW now, and all...
Another, let's say, impressive thing, at least in my eyes, is the fact that G2 were able to operate these retakes even with double AWPs in practice. Not necessarily the last two are alive, but even having that as a factor seems to make it quite difficult. Now, RPK, he excelled in the previous round. He might just have to do it again. He has Shocks beside him, a deadly duo that needs to come up with the goods, and the first has fallen. JW punishes Shocks, but RPK will not be moved. That's 3 back-to-back. Crims, Olaf, and JW get decimated, and Flusha left to watch his team fall apart.
RPK just absolutely destroyed them, and Scream, not even a rest of G2 rotating in from the A site back, but there's a good start for Shocks, taking down Crims, and now moving back in. Players from Fnatic are holding a little bit more aggressive positioning, but Flusha holds true, takes down Smiths. Into a 2v2 we go, and the timer's still ticking away. Flusha waiting for that repeat from Shocks. He knows he's sitting back there somewhere, but just can't find him. And Dennis also creeping forward up to the train stoppers, but there's a quick shot from Shocks. Takes down what? Flusha gets 2 in a row. They just line right up for him. Scream and Shocks both going down. That's another one for Fnatic, and they're almost back in this game now.
The end by Smiths. Now 1v3 is down to JW, and the bomb's loose. It has not been planted. He'd have to fight back in tooth and nail for it. And hell, he's going to go for it. 6 shot towards Smiths, and now 1v2. Scream already low, 12 HP. RPK already on the site, though. G2 have the numbers, but it's still JW.
JW, nicely played, and such a lot of hesitation coming out there as well from Smiths, but the jump down, it's not going to surprise RPK this time. Can't do it twice in a row. He will stop the madness. And G2 again, battling back, tying it up at 7-7 as we go into the final round of the...
He has found massive impact into this round, and it's down to a 2v2 now. Scream and Smiths have to do it all. Meister with a bit of a cheeky jump up and above with the AWP to hand. Doesn't get any fruit for that labor. And now Crims, 1v2, 15 seconds. And the bomb is nowhere to be found. They have to take the fight, and Crims is having none of it. Look at it, Smiths already falls to his hands, and Scream gonna walk in, and it's down to Crims to close it. And a big round from Crims will keep Fnatic firmly in the lead. Now on the door step of taking themselves.
From Rubino on those entries, there's not much you can do. And it's now time to kick off the pistol round to see if there is much to speak of here for CLG.
Right then, no pressure. CLG just need to win every round, starting with mere Glocks and a bit of Kevlar here. Rubino moving away from the disadvantageous numbers here. And there we go, headshot onto Cutler. Down goes Kuster as well. There's the third kill and the fourth. Rubino making it look easy. God. In one round, he goes from 26 to 30, Dan. What else is there to be said?
There's this
run in and get a 1v1 while a bomb gets planted here. But while Gambit waits, then he's going to have teammates coming in for support. But indeed, the bomb will go down here. Adren might choose to be aggressive here, which wouldn't be a bad idea considering they're outnumbered. That's a very nice play there from Gambit, leaving Device alone now versus 2. Has a Molotov to try and split up these 2 players, but there's not a lot he can do here. That's a very nice headshot by Device. Another one as well. What an insane clutch. Got to wait for the flames, wait for the flames. Wait for the flames. He's got 13 HP. Very nice retake there by Device on his own. Good play by Gambit, even better.
Edward and Flamey unbeat, both on the stairwell. Interestingly enough, utilizing that position quite heavily early on, no utility in the in the form of a Molotov to try and distill them, but an overcommitment from Edward will drop him down. They know now Flamey's there because he drops the gun forward, so they easily get the information that he's going to try and repeat with that AK. And when he does the second time, it's more crucial, and payments come in at large because he finds 3 quick kills. Get Right's going to take down Guardian. Put an awkward position into Force though as he falls back, but look at this crossfire setup. Freiburg finds one. Guess what? All the aggro goes to the right. Get Right still on the left. Late peek doesn't find a kill from it. Has to be a little bit careful that C's doesn't hit a headshot. Tried with the burst. Back to the single. It's Exist to get closer. And Get Right, he may not even find a kill in this, but just his distraction. Okay, he does in the end. Doesn't matter. It was enough. Not only that, flank coming around. It was a well-played pistol round from NIP.
That's very clever, actually. Did you see how that already panned out for them? You can see Forrest, he was spotting from danger towards middle. He wanted to be the bait. He wanted them to go, what, coming in? And they are finding kills there. Unfortunately not to win the 1 versus 1. You can see NIP, Famos, Mag 7 this round. They are struggling.
11-11. Oh, as NIP pull that back. Make a wish. Henry, I won't ask you what to do because you always give me some other bogus response. You refuse to be optimistic about wishes, but Pith, he's optimistic with the AWP. He'll take down Edward. Get Right as well. Up close, Meg 7 flashed up 2, make it 3. He's just shooting ducks. It's Duck Hunt all over again. Welcome back to Nintendo. As Seized is going to get flat.
JDM already setting up. In fact, looks like Liquid in general are setting up for a quick B attack here. And Bayali playing on the stairwell, which is going to be tough. He's going to have to hit some really good headshots. In fact, they're going to go proactive right now and just flash their way in as Liquid are setting up. And look at it, Bialy picking up 2 more headshots. Oh my God, a 4th one coming in. He's wrecking Liquid, and it's now 1 versus 5 here. And Bialy single-handedly taking out the North American team. Just Nitro left.
He's been trapped. They have very little information to go off of. This is all on feel. Elige, he has to find his first kill, but if he sees Snacks falling back, that might set it up. Taz has still got a rifle.
Oh no, and there's the kill coming through. Pasha's taking 1 out as well. Elige not hitting the bullets now. He's down to the clock and shooting, and his teammates just, what on earth is going on? Finally, it's going to be Elige coming through. He manages to compose himself enough to get 2 kills, so good job on him. But that was a little bit of hysteria going on down to the connector, and 2 good kills coming in from Taz to close it out, making it a quad for himself.